Before encountering the absurd, the everyday man lives with aims, a concern for the future or for justification. The mechanical aspect of his gestures, the meaningless pantomime makes silly everything that surrounds him. A man is talking on the telephone behind a glass partition. You cannot hear him, but you see his incomprehensible dumb show. You wonder why he is alive. They get into the habit of living before acquiring the habit of thinking. They spend so much time in the future that they never truly get to know each other or the world they live in. The whole thing is ridiculous, laughable. Their wishes for an afterlife have no more importance than wishing to be rich, or to swim very fast, or to have a better shaped mouth. This heart within me I can feel, and I judge that it exists. This world I can touch, and I likewise judge that it exists. There ends all my knowledge. I don't know whether this world has a meaning that transcends it, but I know I do not know that meaning, and that it is impossible for me to know it. What can a meaning outside my condition mean to me? I understand only in human terms what I touch, what resists me. If I were a tree among trees, or a dog among dogs, this life would have a meaning, or rather, this problem would not arise, for I should belong to this world. But at any street corner, the feeling of absurdity can strike any man in the face. As it is, in its distressing nudity, in its light without effulgence, it is elusive. The absurd enlightens me on this point. There is no future. I've had enough of this absurdity. I'm done with the habit. That path is easily followed by them. These mindless mechanical actions provide me no satisfaction, no meaning, no reason for living. Why should I be forced to suffer? I no longer see the illusions and lights of a promised land. My life has no meaning. Only through death will I become truly free. I'll leave this world the alien that I always have been. But I should be even more alone in death than in life. Who would be moved by my suicide? I said that the world is absurd, but I was too hasty, for the world is neither so rational nor so irrational. It is unreasonable, and only that. But what is absurd is the confrontation of this unreasonable and the wild longing for clarity whose call echoes in the human heart. I am on the brink of freedom, ready to start life all over again. That great rush of madness has washed me clean, emptied me of hope, and for the first time my heart is laid open to the benign indifference of the universe. If I convince myself that this life has no other aspect than that of the absurd, if I admit that my freedom has no meaning except in relation to its limited fate, then I must say that what counts is not the best living, but the most living. Nothing else matters for the moment but indifference to the future and a desire to use up everything that is given. The present and the succession of presents before a constantly conscious soul is the ideal of the absurd man. The point is to live.